Hi guys, I thought I would talk about reinstatement after having been disfellowshipped um, from the Jehovah's Witnesses. It always struck me as so odd at the way Jehovah's Witnesses handle reinstating a member of the congregation that's been expelled. Excuse me. They have a set of rules and procedures that have to be followed. I guess first you have to write a letter to the congregation or to the elders in the congregation and express a desire to return, and then they set you up with having to attend every meeting without fail, stay out of trouble, and they apparently watch you closely during this time. And for your, let's say for the Sunday Watchtower study, you have to have your Watchtower studied and evidenced by having the answers underlined. And this is something that goes on for 6 months. And then they'll have another meeting, and then they try and decide whether or not you're repentant enough to be allowed back into the fold. And for some people, I mean, it's just utterly ridiculous to be held to such a standard, you know. I always wondered if it was biblical, and in my studies of the Bible, I haven't seen anything like that. I may have missed something somewhere because I'm not perfect, and I may have missed something, but as far as I can tell in the Bible, there isn't anything that supports such a procedure to reinstate somebody. What I have done is I've looked at the prodigal son, the story that Jesus related about the prodigal son who left, took his inheritance early and ran off, and he pretty much blew his inheritance. He was being immoral and a drunkard and carrying on like an idiot, and decided that he had done the wrong thing and wanted to go back home. And I suppose maybe this is where the Watchtower gets their procedures, because the father told him, well, you're going to have to write me a letter and tell me why you're sorry that you did all these things, and then I'll put you on a 6-month probation, and then we'll see how things go. Well, of course, it didn't happen that way. The father saw the prodigal son returning at a distance, and he ran towards his son. He embraced his son. He kissed his son repeatedly, called for a robe to be brought to him. He said for them to put a ring on his finger and to put sandals on his feet. And he ordered that the fatted calf be butchered so they could have a celebration. This was a festive time. The son had returned. And I think it's interesting when you think about the significance of some of these things. He called for actually the finest robe to be brought to his son. And the idea of them putting a ring on his finger, a ring back in those days had quite a lot of significance. It was a sort of a badge of office. Even in Roman times, you had a ring that it was like a signet ring, and it offered identification and authority. And if you were sent somewhere under somebody's authority, they would give you this ring, and that would give you carte blanche to pass and to do whatever it was you were commanded to do by your superior. So this wasn't something that the father felt like he needed to run his son through probation. No, it was a matter of the son realized he had made a mistake and was now wanting to return, and his father, who had been highly offended by his actions, absolutely just forgave him and restored him. So, you know, the Watchtower's idea of uh, making people submit to their petty little rules and regulations is just unbelievable to me, that they think that they're being scriptural when they do these things. Um, I wonder if anybody out there has any comment on it. Maybe they can set me straight on it. Maybe I'm wrong, but let me know what you think. I hope everybody's well, and I do wish you a great weekend. Bye for now.